cheaper stuff does often take up less space, right? Because nice furniture is often very bulky. But one thing that really helps a lot with your space is these bed risers. Hi friends, welcome back to April's Homemade. Today's video is a kids shared bedroom tour video. I want to show you some different things we've done in here in order to fit up to 6 kids. This is also a really great Airbnb idea, and it works really well as a guest room for your home as well. So let me show you some different organization ideas and show you what we have bedding wise. If you're new here, I'm April. I am a blessed mama of 10 children. If you will hit that thumbs up and subscribe, let me know you like the video, and let's get started. All right, so let me start by telling you about these beds. This is a full-size bunk bed, so it's a full over full, and you can get 4 people on here, 2 on each bed very easily. It's nice for little ones who can actually sleep, I guess, sideways on it. This one can fit sideways on it. You know, a lot of 6-year-olds can fit sideways on it. So you could, if you needed to, you could get 3 young ones on here. Right now we have 2 on there. But one thing that really helps a lot with your space is these bed risers right here. It's nice to just have the beds up off of the floor, just because that's always nice. But the really nice thing about it is you can have storage underneath. You can have storage underneath the beds. And what we are storing under here are these crib mattresses. So we have 2 of these crib mattresses underneath this full-size bed, and that really helps a lot. Like when we have guests come over, we can put a whole family in here. We have put a family of 7 in here. This really accommodated them quite well. This is a great idea for an Airbnb because you can definitely get a lot more people into one room. And when people are vacationing, they kind of expect that, and they like it if they can put their toddlers on this crib mattress. And it is really nice because the toddler is still right up close to mom and dad. Another thing that we have done, if we have guests, maybe we have just a couple who is staying with us, and then we can give them one of our other rooms, and we can put more of our kids in here than we normally do, if that makes sense. So we don't always use these crib mattresses, but it's nice that we can just pull them out when we need them, if we're having guests, or if my kids are gonna stay in here, or if we're going to have a family stay in here. And we usually just kind of let them pick whatever they want to do. Now, one of the ways that we make this room spacious, even though it's just a regular sized room, is we do really limit the amount of furniture that we put in here. So we do have this dollhouse, and my girls love it. So we keep it in here. It's a big dollhouse, so it does take up some space, but sometimes you have something that is worth taking up a little bit of space. And it is nice because they can wheel out of here. So if we have guests, we can just take this out to give them a little more space. And then we have this dresser here. It's nice that it is a taller dresser instead of being a wide dresser, because it takes more of this space and not this space. The ceilings in this room are pretty high, so that makes the room feel larger, even though it isn't that large. So kind of keep that in mind as I'm showing you this space. The high ceiling makes it seem like it's a larger room. We also really try to minimize the amount of items that we keep in here in order to create space. So the girls have this drawer for their toys, and they have this drawer for their toys. And we keep some books in here and things. But most of their clothes are in the closet, so let me show you that. It kind of depends on the shape of your closet as far as what you want to do. But this is working really nicely for us. We just have these laundry baskets right here. My girls don't have to fold their clothes. They can just throw them in. We have like play dresses and jeans, or I should say pants. We have a shirt spin and a pajama basket. They can just throw their stuff in there, and that seems to be working a lot better for them than putting their clothes in a dresser, especially because they're very young. Depending on the type of closet you have, this may be a better option for you, and depending on the age of your children. I'll show you, there are some clothes back there. As you can see, we don't keep a lot of clothing because we would rather have space and simplicity. One thing that really simplifies daily life is actually keeping the clothes to a minimum, because my girls aren't trying to figure out what they're gonna wear or even what fits them. Whatever fits them is in there. Now, you've seen in one of my previous videos how I organize our clothes, because we have a lot of different sizes in our family and they're always changing sizes. So a lot of their clothing is actually not in this room. It's in my closet. So that it's not cluttering up their space and it's not confusing them on what they can wear for this season and this time in their life. So that actually creates a lot of space in your bedrooms if you have kind of somewhere else that you can put clothes and store them and still save money by not buying clothes all the time. Real quick, I'll show you this other side of the closet. This is their dirty laundry bin, and then my older daughter's dresses are hung here. And again, she actually does have more dresses than this, but they are, for now, they are in storage so that she doesn't have to rummage through a bunch of clothes at this time in her life. The other thing I will say that is nice about this style of bunk bed is it is strong, but it's very slender, which every little bit of space counts, especially if you're trying to fit multiple children in one room. I love wood furniture, it's very pretty, and we have had that in the past, and honestly it was great because that was actually what my husband built, and so it was affordable and cute. But at this point we bought these, well, so that my husband wouldn't have to build them. And also because it is nice that they are slender, and so that takes up less space. Okay, so let me show you these drawers right quick. If you have just some cheap drawers that you can kind of throw in, that might really help with storage. Like I say, the cheaper stuff does often take up less space, right? Because nice furniture is often very bulky. So these work just fine for our girls. They just have a few of their favorite things in here, your little dolls, and it's nice that they can put this in there. They can have just some personal drawers to put whatever they want. And this does also serve as a nightstand for them. So they like that. They like to just put their water here at night. And the 2 drawers at the bottom are just socks and underwear. All right, well, thank you for watching this video. I hope you will hit that thumbs up if it was helpful and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.